If you desire a marriage that doesn't actually start well, but actually lasts, then there are some things you must avoid before you say I do. Marriage is beautiful when it is done God's way. But when it is rushed, ignored, or entered into unprepared, then it can become unnecessarily painful. Today, I'm sharing 3 things you must avoid if you want to enjoy a healthy, God-honoring marriage. If you're single and you're believing God for a marriage that lasts, then this is for you. Especially the third thing. Because it is the one most people ignore, and it is quietly destroying marriages. The number one thing to avoid is hush hush, rush marriage. This kind of marriage is when someone is seriously pressuring you to marry them and discouraging you from involving your spiritual leadership and from receiving spiritual counsel. That is not romantic. That is definitely not love. It is a huge red flag. Some people will call it a huge red billboard. Any relationship that must be hidden from spiritual covering is already unsafe. Marriage thrives when it is entered into with wisdom, counsel, and accountability from spiritual leaders, mentors, disciplers, pastors who already know you and who have been walking with you in your Christian journey. And I would like to advise you that it is very wise to involve these spiritual leaders early on in the relationship before deep emotional attachment sets in. That way, if God reveals red flags, it is easier to step away before your heart is deeply invested. But when spiritual leadership is involved, after the wedding date has already been set and emotions are involved, then it becomes difficult to receive godly counsel, especially when it challenges how you feel. Anyone who rushes you into marriage while avoiding proper accountability is not looking out for your best interest. If you think rushing is dangerous, wait until you hear what happens when people marry individuals that they don't even enjoy being with. The number 2 thing is to avoid marrying someone that you don't like and that you can't get along with. This one is uncomfortable but necessary. If you're in a courtship with someone, please listen. Do not go ahead and marry a person if you do not genuinely love them, if you do not genuinely like them. Do not marry someone that you constantly argue with. You're always arguing. There's nothing that you agree on. Every single minute, there is an argument between you two. And please do not marry someone that you cannot be friends with. This is if you're already in a courtship. If you're already in a courtship, please hear me out. Please do not marry someone that you do not genuinely love. Do not marry someone that you don't genuinely like. Do not marry someone that you argue every minute and there's nothing that you agree on. And do not marry someone that you cannot be friends with. Do not marry someone that you cannot be friends with. If you disagree on everything, argue over small things, or struggle to enjoy each other's company during courtship, I want you to know that marriage will not fix that. Please, before you decide to stop watching this video, I want you to hear me out. Marriage does not heal unresolved conflict. It actually magnifies it. These issues should be addressed before marriage and not ignored. Address these issues with your counselors, with your pastors, with your disciplers before you get married. Do not ignore them. Please bring these issues, like I said, bring these issues to your counselors, your pastors, your disciplers. Bring their concerns, bring the disagreements. Whatever it is that is causing the division in your courtship, bring them to your counseling session so that they can be addressed before you get married. These marriage counselors, your disciplers, your pastors, will help you uncover what is really happening beneath the surface of your relationship. They'll help you understand what is going on between both of you. They will help you try to fix the disagreements, help you to, come to a place of compromise or come to a place of agreement before you get married. It is far easier to work on hearts before marriage than to try to fix deep wounds after marriage. It is far easier to work on hearts before marriage than to fix deep wounds in marriage. But even if you like each other and get along well, there's still one major mistake that can secretly destroy marriage if left ignored. Hey friend, I encourage you to like this video and subscribe and comment if you're experiencing any of these red flags in your own relationship. Number 3, avoid entering into marriage with unresolved spiritual and emotional baggage. This one is a big one. If God has been pointing out areas of immaturity or areas of brokenness, please do not ignore them. Pay close attention to them and take it before the Lord so that God can address those areas before you enter into marriage. If God has been pointing out areas of immaturity or brokenness, and those areas are being ignored by one partner or by both partners, it is wise to pause. These areas of immaturity or brokenness includes unhealed trauma from past relationships, idolizing former relationships. 3, sexual immorality, someone who is still struggling with sexual immorality. 4, rage, uncontrolled anger, or abusive behaviors. I want to tell you a secret. Marriage does not remove these struggles. Rather, marriage often exposes and magnifies these struggles. True love creates healing. If someone truly loves you, they will create a space for you to heal from these challenges, from this brokenness, from this immaturity. If someone truly loves you, they will create a space for you to heal. They will not rush you to enter into marriage before receiving your healing from God. My advice to the individuals is to take time to pray, to seek counsel, and to allow God to bring freedom to their lives. Marriage that is done God's way is not rushed. It is prepared, it is examined, and it is healed. If you're single and preparing for marriage, I encourage you to save this video. I also encourage you to share this video with anyone who's preparing for marriage and whom will be blessed by the information that I've shared in this video. Thank you so much, and I encourage you to watch my other videos where I share red flags that must not be allowed into marriage. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you. Bye.